Okay, I absolutely had to make a video on this because this is honestly really concerning. Police decided to take it upon themselves to effectively steal a man's lawful property. Now, let's get into this. This is straight from Merseyside Police. Officers seize a huge amount of knives and firearms haul in St Helens. Okay, the vast majority of items that you see on that table is legal to own. In fact, on that table, I don't see any items that is illegal to own. Now, although this man did actually have some illegal weapons, that's not really the point. They specify that they found the weapons in a shed and they were conducting a warrant under the Offensive Weapons Act. I didn't actually know they could do that. Inside a shed at the back of a property, they located numerous weapons, including 57 firearms, air weapons. Under UK law, an airgun, no matter the power, is actually considered a firearm. In England and Wales, you do not need a firearm certificate or any kind of license to own any air rifle less than 12 foot-pounds of energy, or any air pistol less than 60 pounds of energy. In Scotland, we need a license. But I think this was in England. Well, it is in England if it was Merseyside Police. 40 large knives. Jesus Christ, imagine if they came to my house. 38 air pistols, completely legal. 20 folding knives, again, completely legal. 10 swords, completely legal. 3 crossbows, which are completely legal. 2 axes, completely legal. 2 wooden-handled flick knives. Now, flick knives are illegal. 2 knuckle dusters, which are illegal. And a zombie knife, which is illegal. And a taser, which is actually prohibited under the Firearms Act, which is pretty mental. Now, if we have a look here, that's just a bunch of air rifles. Air rifles and air pistols. Now, some of those potentially are deactivated firearms. I'm willing to bet there's not a single live firing firearm in this man's collection. That Glock, that Luger pistol, that revolver, those are probably just air pistols or airsoft. Now, if we notice here under that black air rifle with the scope, we can see a shuriken. Those are also illegal for God knows what reason. Not really the point though. Now, I know you're thinking, well, Scotsman, what's your point? He had illegal weapons, he should be arrested and his collection confiscated. Hold on a minute, because that's not really the most concerning part. If we look at this part of the article here, storing weapons anywhere, let alone a garden shed, whether they are legally held or not, is worrying to say the least. To me, that just reads that the police are taking the law into their own hands. They've decided that someone's lawful property is worrying. Now, I've actually had the police say the same thing to me. I'm a knife collector and I'm not shy about it. I'll talk about it because I'm more than happy to promote it. There's nothing wrong with collecting knives or guns or crossbows. And the police said to me that I said to the police that I was a responsible knife user, and they said, knife user, that's worrying. Why though? I've been collecting knives for nearly 7 years. What's worrying about that? If I was going to do something, I would have done it by now. What's the issue? Now, they're basically encouraging people to report on their neighbours by the looks of things, just by this article. So, if you know someone who has knives or crossbows at home, they want you to report that person, even though those items are legal. That's a slippery slope. That's dangerous. That's pretty bad. I think we're going to see more like this in the future. In fact, just a few months ago, I seen something about another police force. In fact, it might have even been Merseyside as well, about people who were camping in a woodland, and they had 6-inch survival knives with them. That's not illegal. In fact, in that case, the police most definitely were just making it up as they go along. They said that because the knife was over 3 inches, it then became illegal for camping. The law says absolutely nothing about knives for camping, especially nothing to do with length or type. If you're camping and you've got a reason to have that knife while camping, you could have it. Hell, I take a machete camping. Why would you not take a machete camping? Very concerning indeed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.